Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I have a lot to share. It is a new year and there's lots going on. And I want to start with something that's actually happening tonight. This is a webinar happening through the Planned Parenthood New Hampshire Action Fund. And they are holding a webinar on the legislative process here in New Hampshire. And the legislative session has just started, and there's lots of bills up that could affect all of us. And New Hampshire is great because it's easy to get involved, but it helps to know how the process works. So that's what the webinar tonight is going to be about. It's from 6 to 7 p.m. Anyone is welcome. I'll put the link in the comments for you to sign up. The Planned Parenthood folks do a really good job. So you'll be in for a high quality training tonight if you attend. So again, that's tonight, January 10th, Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. online. Tomorrow night, our grief group is meeting at 7 p.m. on Zoom. That's led by Karen Campbell. She holds that space. It's drop-in. You don't have to have signed up or have ever come before. If you are experiencing any kind of grief in your life and want a place for that to be held, you can join Karen at 7 p.m. on Zoom. She has sent out the link on our pastoral care list, and you can also reach out to her for it if you need it. Tomorrow, the other thing I want to say about tomorrow is that our staff will be on retreat tomorrow from 11:30 to 5. So if you were thinking of stopping by the church between 11:30 and 5 and trying to see one of us, we're going to be here, but we're going to be off on retreat and not available for email or phone calls or meeting with folks. We're trying to get ourselves centered for the rest of the year. So that's tomorrow, January 11th. Our staff will be on retreat. This Saturday, next Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and this Saturday is the weekend when there are community celebrations of that. And the one that happens here in Nashua is an interfaith celebration at First Baptist Church, which is right up the road from UU Nashua on Manchester Street. They do a really good celebration every year. They've been doing it for many years, and everyone is invited to attend. I plan to be there. I know other folks from UU Nashua plan to be there. And if you are feeling like, ooh, you'd really like to go with folks from UU Nashua, we are going to be gathering at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday in the Grove Street parking lot, and heading over there together. Parking can be a little thin. There's a lot of people who attend, so the lot gets full pretty quickly. So if you want to avoid some of that, you can park in the Grove Street lot. We'll carpool over to First Baptist Church. We are going to try to arrive there around 5:45 so we can park and get seats. So we're gathering at 5:30. We're going to depart no later than 5:40. But if you would like to join us and carpool, I will be here, and as well as Harry Perkiser is going to be here, I know, and we'll head over there together. We'd love to see you. And whether you are going to carpool over with us or just join us at 6 p.m. at First Baptist Church on Saturday, or you're singing in the interfaith choir, we would love to just know who's going so we can look for you there. So we've put together an RSVP form just for UU Nashua folks for that MLK service. I'll put the link in the comments. I'd love for you to just fill it out so we know who's planning to come, and if you are planning to carpool, so that we wait for you. Sunday, we are going to be doing a service inspired and honoring Martin Luther King Jr. I'm really excited because one of our worship associates, Fender Flata, got to hear Bernice King, one of MLK's daughters, speak earlier this year, and is going to share some reflections inspired on that. We're also going to to hear a wonderful story narrated by our children about Rosa Parks, that told in a new way, in a way, a little more thorough way than you may have heard before. And we're going to think about how we learn from that history and what we hope our legacy will be when it comes to racial justice. So I hope you'll join us on Sunday. It is an all ages service, so everyone is welcome to be in the sanctuary the whole time. We will have the kids' worship room open if there are kids who want to go in there for part of the service. So that's this Sunday. And also our kids' choir will be singing. They'll be doing just a simple call and response song with Sadie. And if there are kids who want to participate in that, they can come at 9:30 on Sunday. And Sadie, so that is what is coming up this Sunday. Next week, Monday, our office is closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And if you are looking for a way to honor MLK on Monday, there is an event in Manchester from 1 to 4 p.m. I'll put all the details, a link with all the details in the comments. But that is happening, and I know it's one of the kind of big MLK events that happens in New Hampshire each year. Next week, there's a couple of new things starting. One of them is I'm going to be starting these caring circles every third Tuesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. on Zoom, just for an hour, 7:30 to 8:30. And they're going to be an opportunity for kind of particular group, people who are going through particular life transitions or life stages, to come together and share and support each other. And I'll be facilitating those and holding space for them. We're going to be starting off with folks who are caring for loved ones. So if you are someone who is a caregiver or think you might be a caregiver, you are welcome to join us. That's 7:30 next Tuesday. That's January 17th on Zoom, and I will put the link for that in the comments. The other thing that's going to be starting next week is every year our Unitarian Universalist Association does 30 Days of Love, which is a time of lifting up and grounding for the justice work we do as Unitarian Universalists on a national level and on a local level. And it's 4 weeks long. It runs from MLK Day to Valentine's Day. And during that 30 Days of Love, they're going to be each week focusing on a different area. There's kind of 4 priorities that the UUA has said are our justice priorities at a national level. They'll be focusing on one of those each week. And we're just going to be offering a brief time each Wednesday from 12 to 12:30. That's a moment of spiritual nourishment. And that's kind of the theme, the overarching theme for 30 Days of Love this year. And so Harry Perkiser and Danielle Van Dusen, who are both part of our racial justice working group, are going to be on Zoom every Wednesday for those 4 weeks from 12 to 12:30, just offering a time of grounding and spiritual nourishment for our justice work and for our lives. So if you would like to join them, you are welcome to do so. And we'll make sure that the link is sent out in various places. But that is starting next Wednesday, the 18th of January. And the last thing I want to say is that we have a leadership summit coming up, which I'm so excited about at the end of the month. I will be there, but Caro is kind of taking the lead and facilitating it. It's from 9:30 to 1:30 on January 28th. That's a Saturday. We will serve lunch, so don't worry. You will leave having been fed in body and spirit. And the focus is developing your UU elevator speech. And I think this is really important for everyone in our congregation, and especially, if you're in any kind of leadership role, if you've ever been a greeter or think you might be a greeter in the future. We want everyone to know what you would say in short version when you are asked, what is Unitarian Universalism? So that is what we are going to be doing during that workshop. I'm really excited for it. I hope you will sign up. I'll put the link in the comments where you can sign up for that, and I hope to see you there. And we are always looking for fellowship hosts and greeters for Sundays. I will put the link in the comments to sign up for that as well. It's a really easy way. If you just take one Sunday a year, if everyone took one Sunday a year, we would have all the Sundays more than filled up. So if you could consider taking a Sunday this spring, if it's something that's within your capacity to do, we would be super grateful for that. And I'll put the link in the comments to sign up. And that's what I've got for you. That was a lot, so take a breath, center into January and all that's going on, and I hope I will see you this weekend.